Earlier on in our conversations, we mentioned biotype. Can you explain a bit more on that?
Yeah, so it caught my attention. It sounds a wee bit like blood type, so it was another personalisation. So it was a course I did in London, and it was designed by this homeopath who had a lot of experience watching people. So it's not well tracked by science, but it makes a lot of intuitive sense. And the biotyping is to do with the glandular systems in our body, and it's the dominant glandular systems. So for example, a thyroid type, that's their dominant glandular system. So the thyroid is metabolism. This is the thyroid up in the neck, and somebody who is quite slim with high metabolism is a thyroid type. Then you've got the adrenal type. So that's the adrenals are sitting down in the kidneys, secrete a lot of stress hormones, can deal with a lot of stress. So your high adrenal type tends to be a bit stockier and can bulldoze through a lot of stress in their life. So that's two examples out of a few. The gonadotype is the stereotypical little Italian mama looking after everyone else but herself. Pituitary is a very tall type. So I'm, for example, like a pituitary thyroid type. So I'll take the thyroid and adrenal. Somebody who's a thyroid dominant tends to burn out their adrenals easier because this fast metabolism kind of go, the way they kind of run their lives. The adrenal types tend to burn out the thyroid more and then have problems with weight. So it's kind of like opposite scenarios. So I find that very, very useful in my clinic to try and understand what type somebody is. But again, I don't black box them because I very, very, very often see thyroid and adrenal overlapping. Because if one's struggling, the other will be struggling, and vice versa. So yeah, it's a useful domain just to understand a person's physiology better, bring in a little bit of genetics, bring in the fact they're a O not an A or an A not an O, and interviewing them with regards to their gut health and their energy and their stress management experience and how they mentally interface with stress. These are all different aspects that I'll bring into my understanding of the person and therefore what dietary intervention to do with them.
So, you can either be really, really confused right now or inspired. But I think we've spent so much of our time being really, really confused, between all these diets and which one we should follow. And then we feel good on one and not on the other. And we get, to a point where we blame ourselves. And every diet we do, we end up picking up more weight. And then we lose it again. And then we pick up more than we had before. So you get this whole roller coaster, right? I think it probably boils down to a lack of understanding and education and support around us, and I would really like to make it clear based on this interview with you that it is about the individual. What is the best approach, but together with an expert that does this for a living and not, again, choose another diet in the form of, I'm going to try all these different ways and do my own testing and see if I can put it all together. Because I think we would be tempted to do that, especially people that are interested in their own health, people who want to empower themselves, take their health back. They might find tools in what we've discussed today and again, go and do their own thing. But I think I would like to encourage people to stop and know that they don't know everything, and that it's important to go and seek out someone like yourself that can do the right tests and start them on a right path as an individual.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It was lovely having you, and I'd love to have you back again soon, and we can talk about the articles that you've published in the magazine and have some more food for thought for our readers. Thank you, Ian.
Thank you.